Alright, Darth Talon 84 here again, playing on a new account, a completely new account for Final Fantasy XIV. So, I'm doing this because, well, I told a friend that I would make a new account, new dragon, or new, like, the dragon people race, the Aru, or and that way too, because the other account kind of didn't wanted to start fresh, because I kind of made the Aura. Yeah, I kind of made a the character that I had. It was kind of like one of those ones that use the illegals, or those on mods, and I decided that I don't want to use them anymore, so, like, ever. So that's why. So I'm making this account to not use mods at all. And I said I would make this character Zayla, which is the Zayla's one of the clans available for the Ari people, or the Ari race. And I'm just adjusting a few settings here. Alright, there we go. And the computer I'm using, it has the NVIDIA GTX 4070, and I'm pretty sure it does. And then I'm also using the Razer Naga gaming mouse. And I always do it in small clothes to start, so you can kind of see the character a little bit better. So, like, see how you're designing it. It just makes it a little bit easier, in my opinion. And I kind of like the tail with the spikes on the back. I'll make her have a long, somewhat, yeah, screw it. Oh, yeah, heck, but I'll make her have a long tail. Yeah, I'm thinking these ones better. Zoom out to see the character. Kind of wanted her to kind of be not like dark, but like have like a decent tan going. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I'll go to the race clothes now. And this video, yeah, we'll start off and we will be watching all the cutscenes. Yeah, the whole idea, the reason why the pink hair, well, because a friend of mine really likes pink, so I decided to give her pink hair. So I'm finished creating the character, and then we'll get into the game. I'm gonna try not to talk, and I'm gonna like not really talk much during the cutscenes. What did that even do? Like, I don't even see the... Okay, that made her face a little bit wider. Yeah, I kind of like the default eyes, so I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep that how it is. Give her green eyes and with no ring. I think I'll keep her eyebrows how they are, and I think I'll keep the nose how it is. There, that'll do that. Remove that one so it looks a little bit better. I think I'll put it. I'll put the rings on it. And I'm not gonna do any tattoos or face paint. Played as an but there's this race in a long time, so yeah, I don't really care for that. I don't really like. I think we'll do this one. I didn't pick her birthday, so I'll just pick a random birthday. I'll just pick a random birthday. Sorry about the yawning. And if you don't know about these, Helone is a female goddess of war. Minfina is a female goddess of love. Thalek, he's the ruler of rivers and the god of knowledge. Nemia is also known as the navigator, which she you'll later on in the game we'll actually get to see these gods. Oh no, Nemia is Thalek's sister, my bad. And then this one is the god, known as the navigator. And then this one is this like archer guy. This one's this guy that like the builder, he builds things. And he has a giant hammer. The Ralgar, the god of war, he's kind of like Zeus in a way from like Greek mythology. Azima, the goddess of inquiry is what it says, but she's kind of like this fire goddess. Naldal, he's kind of like two gods in one. and he has to deal with the underworld and like time. It's kind of weird what he can do. I don't even remember how to say her name, but she's basically the god of like farming, or the goddess of farming. And then I don't remember what this one is, but sorry about that. But we're gonna pick Ralgar, the god of destruction. And then there's Gladiator, for those who don't know, Marauder, which Gladiator turns into Paladin, which is a sword and shield tank. Marauder turns into Warrior and axe wielding tank. Conjurer turns into White Mage, which is just healer with a staff. Pugilist turns into Monk, which is basically a punching person, like a punching class, or punching and kicking. Lancer turns into Dragoon, which is not a big class that jumps a lot and uses its lance as a weapon. Archer, self-explanatory, and it turns into Bard. It's still an archer when it becomes Bard. Arcanist, it can summon stuff, like summon these creatures to help it fight. And it can turn into Scholar, which uses fairies to heal with. And Arcanist, or not Arcanist, or Summoner, which uses summons different creatures that they're kind of like a smaller version of a boss, and you can summon the boss to basically help you to battle. But we're starting off with this, which turns into Black Mage. I told a friend that I would name this character this, so let's see if I can do it. Alright, and here we go. I'm going to be quiet because there's going to be a long cutscene that plays, so that way once we log in, you guys, for the viewers, you guys can watch the cutscene, and I'll be rewatching them too, so that way I know, or that way I can see how it's changed since I last played.
Here. Here. Feel.
not gonna like narrate the text, but I'm still gonna read it, and I'll just let you guys read it as well if you want to. And also, if we can get 1,000 subscribers, then I'll start doing live streams of this game and start doing perks and stuff like that. So if you like this video, you want to see more, send like if you choose to, and subscribe and share this video to other people, or show this video to your friends if you want. I always find it funny that like two birds can pull that thing. I mean, I get it, they're chocobos, they're supposed to be strong animals, but I'm just gonna pick this just because. But it's the same outcome no matter which one, no matter which thing you pick. It's just what he says at the beginning is just a little different, but other than that, it's the exact same outcome. I'm just gonna say yes, just for the heck of it. When you say no, okay. And once we unlock the ability to change the appearance of our outfit or glamour, then she's gonna be, I'm gonna be using an outfit that matches the environment that we're in from this point on. And I know I said I wouldn't talk through these, but I just figured might as well just make some things clear, just in case if those people are wondering why I'm doing certain things.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nald Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm. May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Since I already know the controls, it's fine, and I'm gonna adjust a few things with the UI just to make it a little bit easier. These too big, so I'm just adjusting the UI and I'm not showing this on the video, so that way you guys, if you guys decide to play this game, or whoever you guys watching this decide to play this game, you know how to change the UI. Change this. We'll go here. Just making it just a little bit easier for me to deal with. And hotbar 3, hotbars 1, 2, and 3 are like the ones for your skills, and then the rest is like optional stuff like mounts and stuff like that. And we'll put this one right here. Yeah, sorry about the burps. Yeah, I can move this. I'll just leave that one there for now. And then I'll just put this over here. This cross hotbar, it's for a controller. So yeah, that's what the crossbar, that cross hotbar thing is for. It's just for using a controller. And then I'll put the XP bar up here at the top. Put my money over here by the map, and then these menu stuff, these menu things, I'll throw put them under the duty gauge just to make it easy, make it a little bit more manageable. Scoot this down, the duty list down a little bit. Duty list is basically your quest log. And I'll just leave notices there. And then this is what our UI is going to look like. And I know the text is very small, so we're going to fix that next. The text in the chat window is very small, so we're going to fix that next. And then we'll keep it like that. And then this one, I think it was 30. And then we'll turn off the profanity filter just because I don't like it on. And then display name. Yeah, I'll just display name. I'll just say never, and then we'll change the color of our health name bar so that way the health bar shows up. We'll make it, well, it's not going to reflect here, but it will reflect in the when I get hit. There we go. Now we can actually start playing, and then these tutorials pop up. And this feels, if you don't know what this is, if you're new to the game or never seen it before, when we start fighting stuff, you'll see what this does. And speaking of that, I'm gonna put skills in the bar just so that it doesn't automatically throw them wherever it feels like. we learned now, it'll just go wherever. It don't matter to me. I'm just letting it so you guys can read the text and see the little cutscene. If you're wondering, that she's not a child, she's the Lalafell race that we could play as at the beginning. I didn't go over a proper thing of all the races, but because I already knew what I was going to play as. Or knew which race I was going to play as. I already had it predetermined. And the appearance of the character as well. That's why I didn't spend so long customizing it. See, this is how this thing works. When you use ice, it turns blue and tells you how many ice you have for a reduced cost and how many fire for a reduced cost of MP, that is. Oops, did not mean to get stuck in the chair. And then those things with the game's logo, those are the main story quests. So now we're done with the tutorial, we're actually doing the main story now. what she means by small clothes is basically the small clothes is what they call the default underwear. Like what they call like basically when you don't have nothing, when you don't have no clothes on and you're just in your underwear, that's what they call it. And then the icons on the map are our main story objectives. I'll go to this one first. Alright, I gotta fix this. I don't like the chat window being this small. I think I'll just move the enemy list. I'll move the enemy list over here. That way I can make the chat window a little bit bigger. So that way it's easy to see. If you're playing this, don't listen to these people talking about this stuff. This is illegal stuff to do right here. The best thing to do with these people is to just report them for RMT activity. Because these are illegal gold spammers stuff. They sell hacked versions of the things in the game and Square Enix gets nothing. So if you get these, if you use this stuff, you're doing something illegal. And it's not that hard to get Gil in the game, so as you'll see. So just a warning to all my viewers out here, do not do anything with it. Just ignore people that say this, block them, or report them for RMT activity, because that's what it's called, RMT, real money trade. So this, like I said, this is illegal. Don't do it. You will get in trouble with Square Enix, possibly banned if you get caught. So do not do this and ignore these people. I say it multiple times because it is very important that if you want to continue to play the game, that you ignore those kinds of people. And this quest is red because we don't meet the requirements for this quest. Yeah, that's why this quest is red, because we don't meet the requirements to do it. Basically what these giant crystals are, they're teleport points, or fast travel points. Once you unlock them, then you can fast travel to them. And there's some smaller ones around the city as well. And you're probably wondering when we're gonna get to battle to fight stuff. Well, we're really close. We're gonna be fighting some stuff really soon. Yeah, these are those smaller crystals I was talking about. And how I know so much about the game. I played before on another account, but I decided I wanted to make a new account because of the mods. Because I don't want to use them anymore. Like, at all. So this account will not have them. And I told that Square Enix that I'm gonna do the same, do that as well with no mods for this new account. So Square Enix is aware that that this account will be mod free of any form of mods. It will play the game. I will play the game legitly. And one last piece of advice before we really start getting into the game. Make sure that you do your class quests, which these are the this is like one of the class quests for the class that turns into Black Mage. So make sure to do it. And if you're trying to just hurry up and get to fighting stuff, or just trying to hurry up and get the class, this cutscene, it's important that you pay attention to it, because you can accidentally hit the option that you don't proceed with the quest. And after we pick up this quest, after we finish this quest right here, the very next quest we will be going to battle, or fighting some monsters. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you pick no, then the quest does not proceed. So you have to say yes to all these questions that pop up when you get when you do the first quest of each of the classes on the game. Because this is one of those games where we can get all the classes on one character. And this will be the main character I'm using from now on. So yeah, right after this part, now we get to go fight some monsters. We just gotta go outside here, outside of the city, to find the monsters that we need to fight. you're wondering, you can switch target to the next closest target by pushing the tab key. If you're wondering how to switch the monsters, you can push tab to do that. Or if you want to check, the controls and you can't, then and as we level up, we'll get more of these things. Well, it's not really how much of the free thing I was wrong. It's basically like a damage multiplier for it. So okay, we gotta go to the other side. Yeah, we gotta go to the other side, go back inside the city, go to the other side. Well, to fight those other two monsters on our quest here. Let's see, bring up our map. Okay, we're getting close. Here's the bees that we need to fight. Bees are very annoying. Bees are very annoying though. They have this thing called Final Sting, which does an insane amount of damage. Or Final Sting, like, cause bees sting you. A skill called Final Sting, and it's just a very annoying skill because it does a lot of damage. So if you see a bee some advice, if you're in a dungeon or something and you see a bee, kill the bee before anything else. Like, bees take priority over everything just because of the amount of damage they can do with that one skill. And then, there we go. We finished that quest. So now let's go turn it in and then continue the story, and continue the main story. I'm just gonna use this crystal over here to not only show up the teleport, but to get back to the quest return in place faster. Thaumaturge Guild, which is the class that we are. It turns into Black Mage at level 30. Just got a new item or a shield that we can equip to make us a little bit stronger. Oh, we should have used the crystal to travel. Oh well. I didn't even think about that. Hold on. That was my phone. That was my phone. Yeah, no, I got Roman Reigns' entrance theme as my phone's ringtone, if you heard that. Yeah, 'cause I like my favorite WWE superstar on the current roster is Roman Reigns. Second. I should probably make you guys aware sometimes in these videos, weird stuff sometimes happens. So, meaning like sometimes things in this playthrough, of the game, is weird stuff might happen. Not with the video stream, but just in general. And it's not because the game is broken or anything like that. It's just sometimes, well, I mean, you'll never know. Well, I mean, you never know what will happen. You never really know what will happen, so like this person's weird cat thing, I guess, is kind of an example, because it's not the person's weird cat thing, it's kind of an example. But I'm not trying to be mean to them or anything, it's just there's some strange abilities and strange things that you can do once you get to certain points in the game. You'll see more of what I mean when you watch the videos. And these things have a target above that weird icon above their head. Because it's on my hunting log that we just picked up for our class. So that's why I'm fighting them. I'll show real quick. See our hunting log. And then each of the regular classes has its own hunting log. That if you clear it, you get a whole bunch of XP. And then you move on to the next one, and so on until you complete them all. Actually, I think I'm gonna equip the new gear that we got. Actually, there's another way to do that, and I'll just put this right here, just because you'll find we'll deal with what those are later. Okay, we don't have any new gear yet. We just got some new boots, so we'll go ahead and equip those, so we're a little bit stronger. No, there's another one of those shrews, so let's kill it so we can get the hunting log done. And yeah, I don't really care for these boots. They're kind of ugly, but we'll be able to change them in a little while. We'll be able to change them a little bit later on. Once we get a little bit strong, once we get stronger, get higher level, we'll be able to change. We'll be able to change what our gear looks like to whatever we want it to. And yes, there are mounts in this game. We just gotta continue through the story. We unlock the ability to use mounts through the storyline, through the story, so... And let's get this staff because it's our class. So somebody is out of the royal. So basically the leader of Alda has gone missing and we need to find her. I'm just sprinting so we can get there faster. So we can get to the quest faster, so that you can see a little bit more of the game, in this video. I was just basically talking about how solo battles work, and doesn't mean we have to be this level, but if we're higher than it will put us down to that level.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself!
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I'm just gonna do that so that way I can always see this myself.
Whew.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the Void at any rate.
The Void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud. At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Alright, now let's go turn in this quest. So, yeah, when we get, should be going to a actually, no, never mind, I'm thinking somewhere else, or something else, sorry. Maybe we're going to this place here, maybe. or comfort or whatever, or something in whatever they said, what they said. Always mess up the name of this place because it's just got a weird name. Okay, here. So I think when we get here and get to this place, we'll take a little bit of a break for this video. We'll be making more. Yeah, we're right here. We'll be making more of these videos of this playthrough. I'll upload a new video every day, and the videos will be normally between an hour or two, and between an hour and two a piece. So I will be uploading a new video every day, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and see what my friend wanted. So we'll continue in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm just gonna have her sit right here. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video, or subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like and share this video. And look forward to more videos of me playing as this character in the future and going through the story with her. And then I'll also be doing other videos of this game with her as well. And when we hit 1,000 subscribers, then I'll start live streaming content on this channel. So, see you guys in the next video.